Hey guys, this is Jesper from YACSS, and in this video I'm going to show you the latest addition we have to the local SEO project builder, and that is the GBP Links. So the GBP Links is a second contribution besides the driving directions. So driving directions is a URL that contains a driving direction from part A to part B, position A to position B. And normally when we create driving directions, we create them from somewhere in the vicinity that is close to our GBP, like this. So this is a driving direction, or I can choose any other position on the map. That's what YACSS does. And so this URL, you can copy this, and it looks like this. So this is a driving direction URL, and you can share that in the cloud sites or in the Google sites, like I show in the local SEO training. Besides this, let me just go back. You can create manipulated GBP URLs. So this URL up here, that's the original GBP URL. So that's just, if I paste this, I come to my Google Business profile, and it says 57.0361.354. So if I drag this, and I copy this, you can see it's slightly different in the latitude and longitude. It's almost the same, it's just, it is not the same, it's slightly different. But still, if I copy this guy, copy this guy here, and paste it into the browser, let me just open a new tab so you can see that I'm not lying. You can see that it is my Google Business profile. It's just centered in another area, and that's what we added to the local SEO module inside of YACSS. So let me show you. I click Add New Projects, and let me just pause. So I'm going to use my own GBP as the test, Jesper Nissen. I'm going to find myself. So what I will do now in this project, I will just create 10 driving directions and 10 GBP links. Random text is your text. I'll just use this random and random. So because it's just a test, and I'll use all these four guys here, and then I'll click this guy here. So whenever this is clicked, we are going to create the GBP links, and I won't create photos. So I'll click create. Good. I'll click pause, and now it's done. So what I can do now is you can actually see in this drop down, you can see that we have more options now. So we have export HTML, export HTML links, and export HTML embeds. I'm going to come back to these guys because these guys are new download options that will help you when you're building the Google site. But anyway, let me download the URLs as text. So these are the driving directions that I showed you. So you can see here Google Maps here, and if I copy this, it's a driving direction. But I can also download the GBP links as text. Let's see here. So this is a GBP link as text. And if I open this guy here, you can see it says Jesper Nissen, and you can see that it is the map. It's not just centered in another place. So this is a small ranking signal that if it accumulates, it can increase your visibility. So what are we using this for? Well, let me upload this to Google Drive, and I can actually show you another new option that we added to Google Drive. So export to Drive. So obviously you can see, so let me click Jesper here. You can't see because I enabled privacy, but let me just select my own Google account that I'm using. All right, so now I selected my own Google account, and I can, no, hold on. Okay, so I disabled privacy blur because it's a little bit annoying. So I selected my random Gmail, Jonathan Ruverman, and the thing is that we now enable two-way integration with Google Drive. So you can now actually click on this guy here and then see all of the folders that you created in the drive, Google Drive, that belongs to this Google account. So random names here, roof replacement, SEO agency in Aalborg, and so on and so forth. All the test folders that I made when I set up this this Google account. So I can name this, change folder name to this, and click upload, and then it will upload in this new folder that I'm creating. And I can also, actually in here, I can also create a folder like this, and then, you know, it appears down here. But I will just actually change folder name to this and click upload. So I'll do that now. And now it's uploading to Drive. So well, let's just wait a couple of seconds until it is done. So now this guy has been uploaded to the Google Drive, and I can download the... No, let me just actually open the Google Drive. Hold on. Alright, so now I'm inside of this this Google Drive that I just, or this folder that I just created. So random SEO text, if I open this guy here, so you'll be able to see that we now have the driving direction links. So this is a clickable link to this driving direction. We now have the GBP links. So this is a clickable link to my Google Business profile. And we still have the company information that we're always creating. So you get clickable links now to both the driving directions URL and the manipulated Google Business profile links. So what can we do? We can right click and we can create a Google Mymaps. And let me just create a Google Mymap. Because the next thing that we can do with these GBP links is embed them in the Google Mymaps. So this is a new feature, so, and let me, that, you know, is part of this new feature. So let me just add myself to the maps. So now I added the Google Business profile for myself to the map, and I can now add a layer and import Google Drive. And I can select the random SEO text, the KML file, and click insert. That's fetching. So now it's creating these driving directions, and I think I only said I wanted 10 driving directions, right? So I mean, that's why it looks like this. So anyway, so the new feature is that we all know that, or if you've been using the local SEO module, you know that the spin tags that you insert, like I show in the local SEO training, the spin tags that you insert is used inside of this field here. So each pin, each map pin here has a unique text. And the new thing is that this link, it's no follow, that's why it looks like this. But the new thing is that this link is now clickable, and it's taking us to this manipulated GBP URL that corresponds to this pin. Where am I? Here am I. For example, this pin has this latitude and longitude, and this manipulated GBP URL also corresponds to this. So that's the new feature. So whenever you are creating a Google My Maps, you're importing the KML file like I just showed you, you will get links to the corresponding GBP URLs, and you can then take this this My Maps and make the embed. Let me actually just do that. Integrate on my website. I need to share it first. And let me just name it something root. And share. And then I can embed, grab this guy here. So now this guy, you can now embed this in the Google side like I showed in the training, or in the cloud sites, or wherever you actually want to embed this, in press releases or wherever. Yeah, but they allow embeds, and it will indirectly give you a lot of links to the GBP, manipulated GBP URLs like this. So the last thing that I want to show you is, let's see here. Let me just think. What can we do? Hold on. Oh yeah, the last thing I want to show you is that as part of this update, it's easier to create Google sites, because let me just create a Google site now. So this is a Google site. Again, I show in the training how to do this. But anyway, as part of this update, it's much easier to create the Google site, because previously, like I showed in your training, you have to manually create a link out of these driving directions URL. But we automated that. Let me go over to YACSS and see how, and show you how to do that. So now I'm inside of YACSS, and I can click on this guy here, and I can click export HTML embeds. And what this HTML file will have is all of the embeds of the driving directions. And it takes 10 seconds or something like that to produce this file. And let's just click on this, jespernissenseo HTML embeds, and Control A, Control C. So what I do now is I click embed code, paste, next, insert. And just do like this. So you can't really see it, but this code actually contains all of the driving directions embeds that we created in this project. And actually, if I go over to YACSS, and I click on Mass Page Builder, it's a little bit easier to see. Content, source, paste, preview. So you can see here that these are the 10 driving directions that I added, right? So extremely fast, and the same thing with the links. Let me go back to the local SEO module, HTML links, Control A, Control C, Google Sites, integrate, embed code. So you can see here that the links looks like this. So it says random SEO text because that's the keyword that I entered. But if you have a main keyword and additional keywords, then YACSS will take care of that. That these things are clickable anchor text links. So let me publish this guy here. Okay, publish. And let me copy the link to the published website. Let's see here. So I can now click this guy here, for example. So this is a manipulated URL. This is a driving direction, and so on and so forth. So that's an extremely nice and fast way for you to actually, from now on, create these Google sites in a much faster way. So yeah, that was the contents of this update. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.